Hello students of the 12th class chemistry, this is your video number 13 and your chapter solution, and in this chapter I am going to tell you about the expression concentration of solution. What is expression? I am going to tell you by various terms, but first I am going to tell you why we are studying this heading number 9, and we are tending toward the end of this chapter, but some more important headings are remain. So starting with this heading and try to finish this chapter in the next videos at least. Okay students, so what is this one? This is the expressing concentration of solutions. Okay, what is solution? Mostly we studied about the binary solution in which only two components were present, A and B. If it is not binary, then more than two components can be present, like A plus B plus C and so on. A is generally solvent and B, C, D, etc. are solute. Okay. So first I am going to tell you, this is the heading expressing concentration of solution. This is the heading of NCERT, so I am writing as it is. Now first term is mass percentage. As you can see in the bracket student, this is the main thing. W by W means if it is binary component A and B, then the weight of both A will be taken as a solvent weight will also taken, and the solute will also taken as a weight. Okay, not any kind of volume will be taken. This is W by W meaning to you. Okay, what is the formula of that? Mass percent of a component. What is the meaning of component? Suppose there are more than two components. First I am telling you, if you want to calculate mass percent of B, okay, then mass of B will be here and total mass of A plus B plus C will be in denominator into 100. So as you can see in your original video, if you want to calculate mass percent of a component, then mass of component will be in numerator and other masses in total will be in the denominator multiplied by 100. So this is your first term. What is the example of this mass percentage? Yes, I am going to tell you in the next page. Okay students, so if a solution is described by 10% glucose in water, as you can see there are two components. Water is a solvent and glucose is a solute. I am going to tell you one more time student. Water is a solvent and glucose is a what? Solute. So 10 gram glucose, as I told you earlier, both weight will be taken of solute as well as of the solvent, and 90 gram of what? Water. So 100 gram would be total and this percent would be 10. Okay, as you can see, I am going to read it one more time. If a solution is described 10% W by W, glucose in water by mass, it means that 10 gram of glucose is dissolved in 90 gram of water. If you see in any bottle 10% W by W, then you can understand 10% of solute is dissolved in other 90% of the solvent. So this thing makes you aware of what is the meaning of mass percentage. Now come to the next one student. Next one is your volume percentage, that is W by W. V by V. It is not W by W. W by W was the A part. Now we are discussing volume percentage V by V. The volume percent of a component is what? Volume of a component by total volume of solution into 100. Just like if I am taking three components A, B and C. Okay, then volume of B would be here. If I want to calculate volume percent of B, and total volume of A plus B plus C will be presented denominator as I explained you earlier in W by W, but instead of W by W we are taking V by V. There we took weight of the components, here we are taking volume of the component. So if you need an example, come to the next page. Yes, this one. 10% ethanol solution in water. Okay, what you see, ethanol is a liquid and water is a liquid, means that 10 ml, not weight, it is the volume of ethanol, is dissolved in water such that total volume is 100 ml. Means if I am taking 10% ethanol in water, means ethanol is 10 ml, as you can see, and other 90 ml is what? Water. Okay, so this is V by V, 10% ethanol solution. So it is easy to grasp. Come to the next. C part is your student, as I am reading here. Mass by volume. What you see in the bracket? W by V means solute weight will be taken as W and volume of the solvent will be taken as V. So this is the meaning of W by V, means solvent will be V, volume of solvent will be taken, and solute weight will be taken. So come to the next page. Yes, come to. It is commonly used in medicine and pharmacy. Okay, most of the students of bio of 12th class will opt for pharmaceuticals, or will go for MBBS. So this kind of percent measurement, concentration measurement of solution of your medicine or whatsoever is very important to you. It's the mass of solute dissolved in 100 ml of solution. So this is the very important thing. Now come to the next one. Next one is the student parts per million. As 1 million is 10 to power 6. Okay, how many zeros are there? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 10 lakhs. Okay, so 1 million is 10 lakh. So if we measure in 10 lakh, it is measured as parts per million. I'll show you with the formula. ppm of any component, number of parts of the component. Okay, it will be in the numerator, and in denominator, total number of parts of all the components, if it is a component like A plus B plus C. Okay, so it is my promise, students. So in the next video I will give you also the question related with it. I will solve it and then I will attach the working problem for you. But first I am going to explain you what are the main and important formula of this heading, parts per million. Now come to the moles fraction. What is moles fraction? You know from 11th class, but I am reminding you. If there are three components, suppose if Na, Nb and Nc are moles of three components, then mole fraction of A is what? Xi A or Xa. It is Xa. Whatsoever mole fraction is of A component, then its mole will be in numerator and other moles will be added in denominator, just like that. Okay, I'm going to explain it one more time. If you want to calculate the mole fraction of A, student, then Xa would be Na upon Na plus Nb plus Nc. This is your equation number 1. Again, similarly, if you want to calculate mole fraction of B, that is Xi B, Nb upon Na plus Nb plus Nc. Similarly, if you want to calculate this is the repeated one, yes, this one. Mole fraction of C, Xi C, again Nc upon Na plus Nb plus Nc, as you can see, Nc upon Na plus Nb plus Nc. This is your equation number 3. If we will add the equation 1, 2, 3, then what would happen? Xi A plus Xi B plus Xi C equal to this one plus this one plus this one. As you can see, denominator is same. It would be Na plus Nb plus Nc, and numerator will be also Na Nb plus Nc. It would be 1. So what we can say, I am going to show you one more time. Yes, this one. Yes, this one. As you can see, if we add this thing, the sum of all the components moles fraction would be 1. So there are 3 components. If I will take more than 3 components, then you can generalize x1 plus x2 up to xn equal to 1. So these are the very important formula which will come in examination and also for the numerical point of view. Okay, students, so come to the next portion. Next, concentration measuring terms. Molarity of a solution. This is the familiar term with you in 11th class chemistry, but I am going to explain you one more time. It is denoted by capital M. Molarity, not molarity. Molarity will come later. This is molarity. Okay, so right pronunciation is molarity of a solution. It is denoted by capital M and defined as molarity of a solution. Capital M is equal to what? Nb, mole of solute by volume of solution in liter. Liter means L is written in your bracket. So molarity of solution M is equal to Nb upon V in liter. That is your equation number 1. What is the SI unit? SI unit is Nb is mole, so mole, volume is liter, so mole per liter is the SI unit of molarity. Okay, students, so come to the next and last concentration measuring term for 12th class, molality. What is the right pronunciation, student? Molality of a solution. It is denoted by small m and defined as molality of solution, small m. Nb is the mole of solute by Wa kg, weight of solvent in kg. What is SI unit? Nb unit is mole and Wa is kg. So mole per kg is the SI unit of molality. So student, in this video what we finished about the what we finished. Come to the original one. Yes, expressing concentration of solutions. Okay, what are the concentration measuring terms? I explained you. So I'm going to finish this video number 13 of your chapter 1, and very soon I'm going to finish this chapter number 1. Okay.